And so, all of you, because you came and you hung out with me tonight, I'm going to give all of you a present. It's $100 worth of value. It's a CD that I produced. And I think and I call it The 7 Deadly Sins of Wholesaling and How to Avoid Them for Huge Profit. And those are the things that, even if the numbers work, will keep your houses from selling. So what does that mean for you wholesalers? If it has one of those things to it, don't buy it. Let the other guy get it. You get the good ones. You get the good ones that Dave's going to want, and that Sherry's going to want, and that Pamela's going to want. The ones where they know the money's here. They know they're going to get multiple offers on the first day. Okay? That will separate you once again from 99% of the wholesalers, because you understand value. Value is more than just the math. The value is that the houses will sell and will sell quickly because they don't have any things attached to them. They don't have features or characteristics that will keep them from selling quickly. Okay? And your experienced rehabbers know that, and they'll appreciate you for not wasting their time with stuff that they know that they can't make work. Okay? All right. So that's what wholesaling is. It's finding a bargain, a real bargain, and selling it to a bargain hunter for a profit. What's an option? Sherry, what's an option? An option's a contract, too.
Right. They have a choice.
You know,
Client has a choice.
yeah, you know what's really cool about an option? I mean, as me, using options, I can put a property under contract and I don't have to buy it. And there's no harm, no foul. Who likes that? Who likes the idea? I only put $10 down for it. Yeah. You know, when you put a property under contract, like in Maryland, you know, they have this clause called liquidated damages. So, basically you lose your deposit. In Virginia, it's a little more strict than that. Most of the contracts in Virginia don't have liquidated damages clauses. And so you wind up being on the hook for being sued. For specific performance, for lost commission by the agents. And if you break your promise in Virginia, it can be expensive. And so when you use an option, there's no promises being broken. You're giving your best efforts, aren't you? And that's all I ask for, is the opportunity to make a wholesale profit. All right? So we use options to do that. And then what's the feeding frenzy? I package my deals up in such a way that my buyers know there's a big bucket of money in it for them. I prove the value. Sherry, when you get a deal from these wholesalers that you made the face, tell me if I'm wrong. They come by email. In your email box. Deal alert, great deal, blah, blah, blah. You look and maybe it's got the address. Maybe it's got one picture on it. And then, here's the best part. It says ARV. What's your price range? Where are you operating? Yeah.
Anywhere from 3 to 8.
Okay. ARV is $750. Repairs $25. Your price, only $500. Okay? And the whole email is listed like that. And your competitors are thinking that smart investors like Dave and like Sherry and Pam are going to jump all over that, and they wonder, how come nobody will buy my deal? I'll make it simple. The reason they're not buying your deal, the reason they're not calling you, is you never showed them the bucket of money. You never proved the bucket of money was there for them. Contrast with this, Sherry. Tell me what you think. Email comes in, it says deal alert. It's got the address on it, neighborhood, number of bedrooms, baths, the standard stuff. But then for ARV, it has a number. Let's say that ARV is $750. And then attached to it is an attachment. And the attachment is an MLS CMA. That proves that in the last 180 days, there were 3 or 4 houses in the same neighborhood, the same square footage, the same style, that sold for $750. When you see that, would that be a surprise to you if that was attached to your email?
I would be shocked.
You hear that, folks? Now, Sherry, what if in addition there was another attachment that had a repair list by line item? Sherry would have a heart attack. And when I say line item, I mean roof, kitchen, plumbing, electric, service panel, furnace. All the big ticket items are listed there. And a value for each of those. Kitchen, master bath, blah, 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 whatever. And then you cinch it. And you cinch it with one last thing. You attach 8 photographs. Not 9.
Why 8?
Why, you never asked. Not 8, not 20, not 3, 8. Write these down now. Front. So that they can see what the condition of the roof is, what the windows look like, what the neighborhood looks like, what the yard in front looks like. The back, for the same reasons. The roof on the back, the windows on the back, what the slope, the landscaping requirements of the yard might be. Picture number 3 is standing in the middle of the street, looking down the street, with the subject house either on the left or on the right, it doesn't matter. Because that shot is proving the residential nature of the neighborhood. It's also proving it's not next to a commercial, or a garage, or a junky neighborhood. Picture number 4. Into the house. One picture only, the best angle you can get of the kitchen. Best room in the house is going to be the kitchen. I don't care whose house it is. If it's a dump, the rest of the house is going to be a dump. It just gives insight. Okay? One picture of the kitchen, one picture of the master bath for the same reason. And then wherever the mechanicals are. The mechanicals are the furnace and stuff like that. So the last 3 pictures, picture of the furnace. Picture of the hot water heater, picture of the electric service panel. Sherry, what would those 8 pictures mean to you if you saw those?
Verify that the condition is valid.
And would it corroborate the repair estimate? You see, what Sherry knows is that if there's a furnace in the basement that looks like a Volkswagen, and there's not a line item for new furnace of $7,500, your numbers are off by $7,500. She knows that because of the picture. And when you say furnace needs a new furnace, and sure enough, there's a picture of a Volkswagen, she goes, oh man, this wholesaler gets it. Right? That's how you create the feeding frenzy. Because when you attach the comps, when you attach the repair estimate, when you attach the pictures, you're showing them the bucket of money. And they're going to be racing each other to get your deal. Once you've proven the bucket of money's there. It's that simple. Your competitors don't get it. Now you guys get it. See? I created the system to show you how to do that, step by step by step. All right, how to wholesale? Begin with the end in mind. Build your buyers list. Know who your buyers are. So who are your buyers? The lion's share of your buyers, 85% of them are going to be rehab investors, like Sherry, like Pam, like Dave. 85% are going to be rehab investors. The rest are going to be made up of handymen, landlords, wholesalers, contractors. I mean, I wholesale to retail customers. Your profit margins will be bigger when you wholesale to handyman landlords and retail customers. But the lion's share, the mainstream, where the volume is for you, is going to be servicing your rehab investors. They're going to want deals day in and day out from you. They're going to want multiple deals from you. So you're better off making your $10,000 regular wholesale profit from those guys rather than wasting your time trying to make a $30,000 profit to a retail customer, because they're not going to be repeat customers for you. This is business 101.
We'll be happy with 40 or 50 grand, that will be split 150.
Good, I'm glad. begin by building your buyer's list. All right, see this guy? You see his smile? See, look like a happy guy? You know why he's smiling?
Yes.
He made his first wholesale deal after a year of struggling with it the wrong way. Just like he was making hundreds of offers. Either they weren't getting accepted, or the ones that did get accepted, he couldn't get a buyer to buy it. Why? Because he didn't have a checklist to use to make sure the value was there. So he got involved with me, and he did it the right way. Watch this. This is Kevin. He lives over in Bowie. He says, I just took the order and filled it like Captain Pete taught me to. You see, when you know your buyers, you know what they want, where they want it. When you know what they want, it's like being a short order cook or a waitress or a waiter in a restaurant. You take the order, now you know where you're going to do your marketing. You know what kind of deals they're looking for. And when you know your buyers and you know what they want, they're ready, able, and willing to buy your deals as long as you give them what they want. That's business 102. Give the customer what he or she wants. How fast can you get a wholesale deal done? Who are my wholesalers? What's the fastest you wholesale a deal? A week? Pretty good. Who else? Come on. No one's going to share? All right. How's 12 hours? Who's okay with 12 hours? You see, when you create the feeding frenzy and you show your buyers the bucket of money, they want it. They want it now. They know if they don't get it under contract with you, somebody else is, and they're going to lose out. The fastest I've put them under contract is 90 seconds. Because I knew what my buyers wanted. And when it came in, it's a phone call. Hey, I got a hot deal. It's on 12th Street. If that's where you were looking for deals. You want this one? Okay, I'll be right over. Done. So when you know what your buyers want, you take their order. What do they want? Where do they want it? What's their price point? And then you go fill the order. That's where you focus your marketing. So when you build your buyers list, thanks. Thank you. Nice thing. When you build the buyers list first, and you've got cash buyers on your list, it's going to increase the number of deals you get completed. It's going to increase the frequency of the deals you get done. And the magnitude, the money you make on your deals is going to go up because it puts into play a certain dynamic. You see, when you have buyers that know that you're delivering real deals, they're going to put the heat on you for more deals. They're going to call you up. Hey, I need more deals. And so as a result, that means you got to invest more in marketing. You got to invest more of your time in filling their order because just like in a restaurant, hey, where's my dinner? It's the same thing. They want you to feed them. So it puts a whole dynamic in play. It's a good dynamic for you. All right. Note-taking. Building your buyer's list. This is the tip of the iceberg. This is part of the checklist I put together for you in the Business in a Box course, which is what you see up here on the table. All right. Building your buyer's list. Building your buyer's list. Number one, networking. Let everybody know what you do. I'm a real estate investor. I buy and sell houses. Is there anybody in here that feels nervous or ashamed about being a real estate investor? Share with me now if you are. Your hand isn't up. I know that there's at least 6 people in this room that are lying to me. I'll solve that for you. Look, there's some of you in the room right now that say, Pete, I feel ashamed. I don't want my friends thinking I'm a bottom feeder. I don't want people thinking I take advantage of people and that's what I do for a living. So we got to solve that. We got to stop that thinking right now because that could not be further from the truth. What we are as real estate investors, as wholesalers, and as rehabbers, we're the liquid market for people who otherwise can't sell their house. Now, when you do enough deals, you're going to have this experience that I had. I was dealing with an 84-year-old woman one time up in Baltimore, and she grew up in this house, and she had her children born in this house. Her son was 65 years old, and she responded to one of my abandoned signs. And so she called up, she said, "I'd like you to buy my house." And so I went to the house,